So I contemplated doing the triple upload, but I don't want to overwhelm everybody's sub box with a bunch of whole Grail live videos, and we can space it out over a few days. So I'm going to be looking at the servant buffs, but it's going to be kind of like a little live reaction type thing too, because I haven't looked at them. All right, didn't spoil myself, because I want to have like a visceral reaction to, oh, is this good? Is this kind of a mid buff? Let's kind of see. So first on the chopping block is MHX Alter. So it looks like it's going to be a buff to her NP. They're buffing it to EX. That's pretty cool. Why does it say deals damage to one enemy? Oh, I'm so stupid. I looked at this first, and I was like, why does it say upgrade? I was like, oh, obviously it's just a buff to the damage. I'm just being stupid. Okay, so obviously the damage goes up. So the main new buff that it's getting is it's going to increase damage against enemies with the good alignments by 50% for one turn. That's pretty good because it means it lasts the entire turn. So if you Brave Chain with her, all the stuff after that is going to be good. Let me see. How many servants are actually considered good in this game? Let's go see. Oh, okay, yeah. That's quite a few servants. How many of these are sabers? Artoria is pretty common. These guys are pretty common as they're Knights of the Round Table. Because I'm trying to think of, like, who can she double dip into, like, for all of her buffs. Because, obviously, this is going to be very good. Because one of the things with MHX Alter is that she does a lot of damage when she hits sabers, specifically. But if you're hitting non-sabers, it was kind of like, like, her damage was okay. So, with this NP damage buff, for one, the actual strength of her NP is just going up. But two, sabers are going to get absolutely just blown into the abyss. Like, they don't stand a chance. They're getting obliterated. But then all these other people are basically going to serve the same role, because if we look at the damage, right? So like okay, she's getting like 150%. I was gonna say maybe it somewhat helps her out or evens out for damage, but no, this is way more than just this 50%. This was a lot more than I thought it was. But it is going to mean that when she's attacking people that are non-sabers, good chances, considering all of these like good aligned servants, her damage is still going to be quite good. So I mean, that's actually a really solid buff for her. I mean, it's pretty much everything she probably could have wanted. So I'm pat on the back for that one. Okay, buff for Nitocris. Okay, it's going to be buffing her first skill. Probably, hold on. Before I even look at what it does, probably not the one that could have used it. Like, this one was fine because it's just a fat battery. You didn't really need anything else. Maybe this could have used it. Could have used, like, maybe an arts buff or something to really help her out. But, alright, what did you do? So, you have 100% death rate and you have the 3k heal on a 5-turn cooldown. Now it's increases insta-kill rate, still at 100%. 20% arts buff for 3 turns. And it's a party-wide heal now. Ooh. Ooh, Nitocris is nasty, bro. Ooh, okay. Nitocris kind of sick, bro. Alright, the party-wide heal at 3k. You know what's funny? Is I was literally just like, man, Miss Crane really is losing like 3k HP. I mean, she's kind of beefy, but man, she's going to really need somebody to kind of give her that little bit of extra HP to kind of help offset that. And they're like, well, what if we just made Nitocris a party-wide healer? Okay, that's pretty sick, dude. Increasing her arts performance is going to assist in her damage just in case she doesn't insta-kill somebody, which I swear I was just talking about that in the guide video, because I'm recording these back-to-back. And I was just talking about that, like, well, maybe Nitocris, like, even though she's a bonus servant right now, maybe if she doesn't kill somebody, you know, hopefully, you know, maybe you can snag a little bit of extra damage and kill somebody off. And now she'll definitely be able to lock that down and hopefully get that done. So that's really good. Yeah, that's really good. So far, so good. 2 of 2. That's really good. So far, so good. Okay, please. Okay, hold on. I'm not looking at it yet. Please. Out of everyone here, she's the one that needs it the most. Because Serenity, like, let me just, I'm trying not to look at it. I'm trying not to spoil myself. Let me X out of all of these. Out of everyone here, she needs it the most. Because look at this. This is okay. This is kind of like, bad. And then this is like, whatever. Oh, which one got buffed? Okay, it's this one. Alright. Oh my god. You guys see how much this changes by clicking on it? Okay, so what we're working with right now, we're working with 50% death rate and 50% buffs or debuff success rate. So now, the insta-kill is still 50%, success rate is still 50%, a 30% arts buff for 3 turns, huh? She's only got 1 hit on her NP. Okay. Uh-huh. Grants a buff that you poison people when attacking with your arts cards. Huh, so Serenity and Chiome, huh? Is this what we're going with? We're going with like kind of a mass poison type thing? Is FGO buttering us up for like a servant that's going to support poison damage? Because Chiome just got a buff. Serenity just got this buff. I feel like we just need like because the curse stacking thing got really good once Ashia Doman and Van Gogh came out, and they were like back to back, so they really like took advantage of that. Are we gonna get somebody for poison? It really makes me wonder, huh? Because I mean, just the arts buff on itself, that's good. That's good. That's gonna really help out her damage, gonna help her looping capability. That's something that's really good. It's something she desperately needed. I'm quite satisfied with that. That's honestly just flat out what I would have wanted. I would have wanted that, or just some big fat attack buff, like a 50% attack buff, something like that. This is perfect. This is really good for her, so that's good. But this kind of makes me wonder, you know, are we getting a poison support type unit? Huh? Kind of makes me think. Okay, Maeve. Maeve did not need a buff. Okay, what did you give Maeve? It's on her healing skill. What did she get? Out of everyone here, Maeve did not need this. Because look, this is already good. Debuff immunity for 3 turns, 1k HP every turn, 10% NP every turn. She didn't need this. I mean, maybe are they going to lower the cooldown? They didn't lower the cooldown. Okay. So okay. They didn't touch any of that. Smart. They didn't touch it. Charges the NP of male or fairy allies by 30%. Oh my god. And they didn't give her fairy. Ooh, okay. What constitutes as a fairy? I think that's a new trait that they added, by the way. Fairy, yeah. Show me the trait. I remember seeing people like losing their minds that they added a new trait. So what are fairies? Is this a big fat... Am I stupid? Where is it? It should be right here, right? In between feminine and exist. Have they not added it yet? Am I a dummy? Am I stupid? Is FGO Wiki just like... I guess we don't... Do we not know? I don't know. Anyway, somebody in the comments will let me know. Somebody will be like, actually, it's all of the, like, lolly characters, you dummy. And I'm like, alright, thanks for telling me, bro. But already, I don't know if you guys know, but there's a lot of male enemies in the game. And she's already giving male allies a big, fat, juicy charisma, right? She's giving them 40%. Now she's giving them 30% NP as well. Dude, Maeve is a DPS, and now she's a support type servant for like all males, dude. Maeve, she's crazy. Maeve is insane. She didn't need this, but they gave it to her anyway. And then, like, God forbid, fairy is like a big, thick, meaty trait with a lot of servants in it, because then she's just gonna be an insane support type servant. Because like, I don't even know what this fairy thing is right now, right? Because I go to traits, and they're just like, no, you dumb. You don't get to look at fairy. It's not even in here. I'm just assuming they haven't updated it yet. That's what I'm going to assume. But, dude, like, all males, and then you're tacking on some female servant she can buff. You're obviously going to want to still use her with males, but, dude, come on, man. Like, this is insane. Is that it? Yeah. Bro, these are all insane. Man, do you remember, like, I don't know, the last time I did this video covering the servant buffs we got, I was like, okay, these are kind of okay. These are crazy. These are insane. This is like, she need, like, they were like MHX alter. I mean, if you're not fighting a saber, she might struggle with damage. Okay, boom. She's getting damage against, like, half the game. And we're just buffing the raw damage of her NP anyway. Needle Chris, she doesn't insta-kill somebody. Boom. More damage, easier looping. Hasana Serenity, kind of stinky McStink pants. Here's an arts buff to make her better. Maeve is already good, and they just gave her another buff, and they were like, oh, well, she's like a good DPS that can kind of support male allies. What if like Maeve was the support type unit while also being a DPS? It's stupid insane, because now I'm thinking like, dude, imagine you bring in like double Maeve and then like another rider male to like just obliterate a boss, right? Because Maeve is she's taking care of herself. You can't debuff Maeve. She's healing herself. She's giving herself NP. And then whatever male ally she has is getting 40% attack and 60%, or actually 80% attack and 60% NP with double Maeve. Like, and then, like, God forbid you're fighting a male caster, Maeve is just going to chunk them into the next Outerverse, dude. It's not even going to be funny. Okay, so new buffs, pretty good. Wasn't quite expecting that. I was expecting to be really disappointed. I'm kind of glad I got a nice visceral raw reaction to that, because Jesus Christ, bro, that's crazy. Did they do enough? Are y'all doing enough with this event? I mean, they made us wait like what, 3 weeks, and then they give us a banger event. They give us a really good free-to-play servant who I'll cover later. They give us a really solid new gacha servant that's a support, and then they buff 4 servants at once, dude. Dude, we're eating good. We're eating real good over here on FGO. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Who do you guys think is the best of these buffs? I'm sorry, dude. I think I gotta give it to Maeve, just because all the disgusting stuff that she already does, and now she's a support type servant, dude, and she's a rider, right? Because that's one of the reasons I really like Osaka Behime, right? Because Osaka Behime is an assassin that's a support. So, like, say you're fighting a rider enemy, you don't want to bring caster supports because they get melted. So that's where you bring Hime. Now it's like, Maeve, you just bring her and she kills everything. Like, you're fighting casters, can't bring Hime, bring Maeve. Like, it's so good. Like, and she does so much damage already. Like, I gotta give it to Maeve, hands down. Probably MHX after that, and then Nido, Chris, and Hasana Serenity probably have the quote-unquote worst buffs, but their buffs are still really good, so don't misunderstand there. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the buffs. Who do you think got the best? Who do you think got shafted? If you think anybody got shafted, leave a like and subscribe, as it really does help your boy out. And with that being said, I don't know, might be a double upload today because I still want to talk about Shoot 10. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys have yourselves a nice day.